Like it or not, we all fit into some archetype. That's why so many people read their horoscopes every day. From my experience in Wrath of the Lich King, I've met a lot of people, so I decided to put them into categories. I hope you'll enjoy them. The Creep. You've raided with this guy for years, and you don't know a thing about him. He's always on Discord, even when you're not raiding, just listening. You never heard his voice, and you just imagine him breathing deeply while listening to your conversations. These guys are usually decent players, always hanging in the 5 to 10th slot on SCADA, never making mistakes but never excelling at anything. The everlasting enigma. The elitist. This guy measures people's worth in how many invincibles they have and how many Light of Dawns they've cleared. You will always find him flexing his character in front of the bank in Ironforge, drinking a giant's growth elixir. If you don't give him any attention, he will start whispering you. Yo man, did you see the SCADA on that fight? Did you see how badly that dude did? I bet he doesn't even have invincible. The PvP player. This guy's played the game for years. He's played tens of thousands of arena games, usually on his warrior or retribution paladin, and he's always been average. Hanging around 2k rating on his best in slot warrior, he thinks that he's grabbed Zeus Lightning with his ass, and that every PvE player is below him. He always talks about how PvE is easy, but he only plays one class well and always makes mistakes. This guy will never change. The girl. Girls in WoW make about 1/10 of the population of the server, so they make a few categories by themselves. The first one we all think of is the girl that doesn't know what the fuck she's doing. She's awful at the game, but everybody tolerates her because she's a grill. Nobody hates these girls more than the girls who are actually good players. Now these girls are like unicorns, very rare and very popular. Everybody wants to play with them, so they're always swamped with whispers. At least one girl in a raid is always a good thing, since they give the whole raid a 5% damage buff. The Toxic One. This guy spends 16 hours a day in World of Warcraft. He's an amazing player, but he's always toxic to everyone. Even though he spits venom with his every word, everybody tolerates him because he carries the raid on every class he plays. Deep down, he's a really nice guy, but WoW has changed him. It has him now. The Nazi Officer. WoW is the first thing he's been good at in his entire life. Through his efforts in the guild, he's been promoted to officer, and it has changed him from the core. The first time that he felt a little bit of power, it was like his life took a 180 turn, and he has never been the same since. Herr Officer now insists on total discipline, punishing everyone who defies his will for a second. Nobody respects this guy. The Old Tank. This guy's been in the game forever. He's really good at his job, but for some reason he only enjoys playing tanks. He doesn't take anybody's shit and always calls out the young guns on their bullshit. Everybody respects him for it. He usually can't learn new things, but he does the ones he knows perfectly. Everybody needs at least one old tank in their guild. The SCADA Whore. This dude has SCADA over half of his screen. He only cares about one thing, and he will do everything to have his internet dick be a centimeter longer than the other guy. It doesn't matter if only the one prince takes damage, he won't stop cleaving. It doesn't matter if the raid leader says stop on the boss.
Stop on the boss, Hunter!
He'll keep hitting. He thinks that he's the best player in the world, but everybody knows he's just a whore. The dumb, likable dude. This guy isn't a good player by any stretch of the imagination. He's always positive though and makes everybody laugh with him. Even though everybody will get mad when he fucks up a defile or a Syndra bomb, he'll just make a dumb joke and everybody will be cool with it. You can't have too many of these guys in the guild, but a few are good for the raid's health. The Prodigy. This is a young dude who does his job pretty well, even though he hasn't played for a long time. He learns fast and has fast fingers. One day he'll be a really good player, but the problem is he already thinks he's there. Even though his knowledge is quite limited, he thinks he knows everything. He usually takes quite a lot of talking to keep his ego in check, but he's a good, smart kid, and he'll soon join the veteran ranks. Thank you for watching. Have you found yourself in the players? I think I've been each of these at some point. Yes, even the girl. Consider subscribing if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.